Okay, I think we can continue with episode 2. I'm not sure if the performance is any better. I mean, it wasn't like super worse, right? But I have my 50 tabs closed, so there is less usage on the RAM. If it's still a little bit laggy, next time I'm just gonna keep my Google Chrome open, because why not? If it's not the cause, who cares, right? But anyway, let's continue. Maybe we even make it to the out of the tutorial city this time.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taking the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
What the hell?
If he keeps it up, he'll
He's
be an
not
admiral one day.
24. He looks like 32 or 35. Jeez, okay.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Oh, that's some lag. I had the game on pause for a very long time, tapped out, Jesus. So where is the... Over here, okay. Oh, wait, loot. I should have restarted the fucking game. I had too much on pause. But who cares? I think that's just the back entrance, yeah. Oh yeah, you can't jump here. Think that's low? Yeah.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Laura. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Oh cool, you can even, if it's in the same place, you can switch. That's so cool. Man, this game has a lot of quality of life features. I think that's the word. Oh. Okay, what I really don't like though is the clipping, right? You see that in the pants? Like when there's like light motion, it's like hardcore clipping. Also in conversations, that's not that good. Okay.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Nord. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be
Hey, I
repaired.
have the
If you
materials,
can
don't
fix
I?
it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum.
Oh, the father has forgot.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Ah, nice.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Nord that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
even have to
You've been
bribe him.
immensely helpful.
Nice.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Ah, sorry. Oh, loot.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Ah, I think there's another entrance, maybe? Oh.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Death to the others!
No need to sneak. More loot. It's good that the stealth attack though immediately kills him. So that's nice. Wait. Why is he glowing? Huh. It's cool that it's opening the doors also sneak in sneak mode. Okay. So that's where we would have come in eventually. Lots of loot here. Keys. Maybe I can open the chest. Guys, give me a second. I hear a weird sound from my kitchen. That's weird. It sounded like somebody knocking on something, but only the window was a little bit open. Maybe it sounded from outside of the roofs or something. Ah, that was the chest, okay. Oh, nice, 70 go haze. Potion that increases your stealthiness for a long duration. Oh, 60 seconds, huh? That's probably the second place where you could have gotten the cell key. This has way more balance and way more armor, but I mean, if I don't have to see that stupid ass clipping, I mean, this looks even nicer a little bit. And it has more elemental rest and 3 slots, nice. So maybe we keep an eye out here if it's also clipping there.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Oh, his clothing, huh? Are you telling me they are actually upstairs? Where the hell are they? Search area, find his clothing and bring that to him. Yeah, it's up here, right? It's not downstairs? Oh god, don't tell me I have his clothing on. Oh my god, that's his clothing? Fuck. Okay, now give them back to me. Let's go here first, because that's most furthest away, I guess. Ah, my throat. It's pretty dry. Actually gonna eat and drink something after this recording, to be honest.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... it sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Wait, what? Oh. Loot.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should
Not
be able to set
yet.
sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nord?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid...
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilio. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family.
Looks
that
like
lives
it's
near
still
the
a bit
docks.
clipping, but
She
not
told me
as
a strange
crazy as
story
the other
about her son
armor.
who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
We
That
didn't
would
even
be
have
a
to
great
talk
place
with
to hide. Shall we take a peek?
What's going on here? Okay.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Wow, 100%. Because I have the gear with charisma and the skill. Nice, that's why you pick charisma.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
I bet you guys we could have also fought him probably if the attempt failed or something like that. But I also you can do a lot of quests here non-violent apparently.
So it's here that our man keeps his son.
Right, so without the key you could have blasted the wall also.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
noise. This probably would have been like a sneaky section over here, huh?
Are your boots worn through? Is your
I need more leather. Okay, only one leather? Okay. To be honest, wait, can I disassemble stuff? I don't think so, but wasn't there a trader back here?
You'll find all you need in a... Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen it?
Yeah, let me sell first. Ooh, he sells leather. Amount 7. I think we need like 6, 7. No, wait. We have 1, 2. We need 5.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
And even if I don't use this armor, somebody else can get it, so why not? Right. So this can give more balance but less armor. Armor 10, balance 2. 8, 4. 6, 6. I think 6, 6 here is the best balance. Right, and you can recycle. Okay. Colors would be cool. Maybe DLC? Strap. So this is important. This is very hardcore. Like what the hell? Like a ruby? Like what? Ruby, obsidian. I don't have obsidian. Maybe I find it later. But this is cool stuff like lockpicking, vigor. Really cool. But I think breastplate we can do something. So 4, 8, 10, 2, 8, 4, Wait, where is... Sturdy half collar, where is it? Is it this here? I don't see it. I think I should do this. Oh wow, it goes like deeper all the time. Like, this is cool. And you know, there's one thing. This is a normal armor, right? And this is like grand curved spalder and stuff. And it's only like refined iron ore. I don't think this is endgame, right? Because refined iron ore to me doesn't sound like endgame. There's probably a couple more, right? Like steel and stuff. That's safe.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let it
Let's
in,
just save and
unless
see
you
what
just
happens.
offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the
Well, he was standing there immediately, sadly.
Wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Dude, I wanted to check the chest. So you press E and moves the ladder up completely. Okay, so you cannot stop on it apparently.
Damnation! We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh,
Traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerns the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Ptolemy after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Love the voice acting, man.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
All hail
If I manage
Hydra.
to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Oh, it doesn't port me, but I have to poop. I have not to poop, but I have to do some stuff anyway. Was there any loot here? Oh shit. Wait a second. Why do they... Maybe I can get a uniform from them. Let me see. Save.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Ptolemy, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Spoken with the
Oh,
ambassador.
fuck. Okay, that's here. Let's try from the opposite direction. Let's save.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Oh, there is more. Okay.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Shit. I have no idea where to get the costume. Maybe at a vendor, but I just want to try the sneaking way, you know? Should be maybe possible, I don't know.
To my help! And death to the others!
Glitch. Maybe there is a armor in there, maybe? Have to be a little bit faster. I think he's coming down the stairs, I'm not completely sure. Why is it leading me outside?
To my help! And
It's possible. I just should have stopped a little bit earlier.
to my help! And death to the others!
Why was he on the stairs now? What the hell?
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
And why do I get key to the cells? Huh? I should wait until she's on the other window again. Yep. Why do I want to do that? I mean, I probably should do it just in case.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it.
Maybe I don't
You
need
won't
the
have much time to
sleeping
move
stuff.
at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
I don't really need it. Because the guards are gone, basically. But I think you could have bought the pills. I saw the streamer Bikeman do this quest. Like I only get a glimpse, and I heard him. He was at this quest too, and he could have bought the sleeping pills at the market. I don't think the quest will fail though. I don't think so. Wait, is that a fast travel system? No.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Nice.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Come on, let me teleport back to
Goodbye,
the historians,
Lady
please.
Sade.
We owe you our lives.
Okay, thank you.
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
No,
Farewell.
nice. That's a lot
You
of
have
gold
a kind
coins.
heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
I mean, so far the Beleem guys seem like assholes to me, to be honest, burning them on the stake just because of that. Fucking fanatics.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Fanatic.
I must be going. Farewell.
May...
Ooh! Level up. I have a point. Yes. Oh, that's where you get the dodge roll. Ah, that's really good. I want to go into that direction anyway. So, yeah. Chance of recycling. Okay, no, the other stuff is way too important. Are we actually done here? Noise.
Madam,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin...
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
The
all we
head
can
is
do
also a
close
little bit
course. No one tells the wind what to do. I
clipping.
I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Nice.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Suddenly the Witcher. Shit.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my castle safe!
Can I not stun? Oh, dodge that.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this...
Dodging like...
It's quite extraordinary.
Dodging.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Oh shit. Skills. Yeah, I really have to maybe the kick make it better. Oh wow, okay. Traps are not my thing though. Maybe I should actually reset skills? Because if I go warrior, I think I would have that. I'm not sure though. Because I want firearms for sure. I don't really need or want the traps. But I need one-handed blades and firearms. So let's try this. One-handed blades and firearms. Okay, so now I have 3. I can go here. It's the same, right? Long blades? Yeah. Go 1 here. Sharp steel. Precise calibration. And destructive shot. Something like that. And attribute wise, how much do I have? 2, right? Strength. That sounds good. Like that. And endurance. Alright. And talents, of course, charisma again. So I basically have 2 points of charisma, right? Just need to re-equip my stuff. It's the same, okay. Okay. I should probably never throw the DLC stuff away, because you have like +1 craftsmanship and stuff. You just re-equip it when you need it and you're good. At least the boots have no set. Worn spiked hammer, what is that? One-handed heavy, okay. Oh, now I have one-handed heavy weapons as well. Yeah. Oh, so basically I can have later a weapon, like a two-handed sword, and maybe also like a impact weapon. Because hammer has impact, so it's good against armor, so I can swap. I think that's the idea behind that. Beside that, I think that's that. I think Kurt can use that. So let me see. I have to use my kicks more, to be honest. And when I press V, he switches, right? Yeah. Oh, right click is no more kick? It's like a swing. You can easily swap. It does say that, right? Slower powerful attack that deals more damage, and this has a kick. Great loss of balance, okay. Ah, lag. The water is oddly satisfying to watch, to be honest, like pudding. Nice.
Madam, gentlemen.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so please. Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have given you on the ship.
Oh, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Okay. Secret blade technique. Oh god, okay. A duelist. Let's save. Let's make a hard save. Yeah, shit. Oh crap. Okay, so we have fast travel here. So there is this whole area. How big is this? Jesus Christ, okay. So it's probably here. Like that. We also have fast travel here. And then can you zoom out? That was... Ah, okay. Yeah, so this, you have to imagine guys, this creature was shackled for 7 months over the sea and it still was that powerful. Just imagine fighting these in full power. Oops. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So much stuff. Loot. Oh, this is a... It's dangerous. Why can you go here anyway? Like why? Just to look? Ooh, obsidian. That's what I needed. Now I just need to find the thing, right? The crafting station. Wait, loot. Loot.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you. Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. And if you have a special
Okay, so he sells weapons. Ammo. And ingredients. So he sells the ruby, and it's not that expensive actually. So give me 1 obsidian and give me 1 ruby. Pure iron ore a lot.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Caravan. Oh, that's my residence. Anyway, let's save here. And we continue this tomorrow because I have to eat, drink, do some other stuff, and then it's basically too late to play unless I crave the game. Otherwise we continue with 2 or 3 more episodes tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're having as much fun as me. Okay, I see you later. Bye.